Our school, Triangle Tech, is located on the north side of Pittsburgh. We've been in operation since 1944.
We offer 5 programs. That's carpentry, welding, CAD, REVAC, and maintenance electricity.
The culture at Triangle Tech is a very diverse culture. We have students from all walks of life.
All nationalities, all races, male, female, all ages, older to younger, fresh out of high school.
The environment and the atmosphere here at Triangle Tech is close-knit, very professional.
Students get along, they act as teammates and they work together.
We definitely try and promote team concepts, and it's unique to see the relationships form from people from very different backgrounds.
In Pittsburgh, I think Triangle Tech has an impeccable reputation. We've been in business for over 70 years. We're a well-recognized local trade school.
Our mission here is to make sure that our students get a great education, that they're trained well to be good employees.
A Triangle Tech student would be a person who is self-motivated, driven to succeed.
Someone that wants to better themselves, a better life for them and their family.
Our students are people who are goal-oriented. They see that perhaps they're not moving through life the way they want to.
It's not that they're not happy where they're at, but maybe they see potential to be somewhere else, maybe somewhere better.
They come here to advance in life.
Everyone out there can be a Triangle Tech student.
They come in all walks of life, in all shapes and sizes.
They have goals and we're here to help them fulfill their goals.
CAD is the starting ground for all different specialized fields. We offer 3 different software packages. If you can run all 3 of these, you can run anything that's out there in the industry today.
When you go to an employer, he's going to be looking what your knowledge is on what's out there, not something that's 15 years out of date.
In our labs, we have the actual working equipment that you might find in the field.
We start out with theory, and we take that theory and we start to apply it in real-time application so they understand the basis of what they're actually doing.
Certified welders are a very elite group of people. A very small percentage of the workforce is actually a certified welder.
You cannot get a job of any consequence without being certified.
During your 16 months, you get all phases of construction, which is helpful because after you graduate, you can decide what area that you want to specialize in.
We hit all aspects, exterior finish, interior finish, the framing. We get into the cabinet shop aspect of it.
Everything that I've seen on the field, these guys are seeing, in the lab.
I'm proud. I've literally seen 1,000 graduates from this program, and I'm extremely proud of that because they're very, very successful, and it's tried and proven and it works.
Hands-on is everything at carpentry. Students, that's why they sign up for a carpentry program. They want to get in here and build.
We'll take a part out and put a broken piece in, and your job is to find that and fix it.
That's how they're actually going to get their experience, by making the mistakes, fixing them, and moving on.
I do a lot of my lecturing up in this lab. So instead of sitting in a classroom listening, they actually have their hands on different things.
You can teach somebody a lot out of a book, but until they can feel it, they may not have that oh wow kind of reaction.
They're much more successful in troubleshooting equipment if they know what the parts and pieces are and what they're supposed to do.
They know how to run the wires, how to install them into the electrical boxes. They are more ready to go out and get a job wiring a house or a building for a contractor.
The small class size is very important because you spend a lot more time with each student as individuals.
If a student needs more time, you can manage it and not neglect another student.
You're able to show them different techniques that I learned through the years.
If you're in a big class size, there's not time for the instructor to come and point out where you're making your mistake.
We have about 10 students in each class, which is, to me, it's about the perfect class size.
We're in the booths, we're demonstrating how to weld.
If they start to get behind or having problems, we do offer tutoring for students to help them so that they can keep up with the classes and nobody falls behind.
A lot of times when the students come to school, they're not quite sure what program they will be a good fit in. We try to assess their interests, their experience, where they want to be in the future.
Prospective student gets to see the classroom environment, meet the instructors, even talk to the students. We also give them a chance to go into the lab areas so they can see what the hands-on training is going to be all about.
I just really want to let them know that I'm here for them until I see them walk across the stage at graduation.
In terms of the financial aid services at Triangle Tech, I think we're very unique. We have a group of financial aid advisors and administrators that have been with the company a long time. They all have a lot of experience.
My goal is to just try to make it as easy as possible for them to continue to receive financial aid while they're here.
We guide them through the whole process. We help to ensure that they don't miss deadlines and lose grant eligibility. We help them to look at outside funding for scholarships or funding agencies. We act as a liaison between the agency and the student.
For some people, this is a dream. They might want to open their own business. They're looking for a certain skill they can't get somewhere else. And I'm the one who helps them find the money to make that possible.
Our career services team, they're just a dedicated group of people, second to none in my opinion, and first and foremost, they really care about the students. Everything from resume writing to conducting mock interviews to marketing them to employers, sending out their resumes, inviting industry guests into the school. All of those things not only help them prepare for employment, but bring the employers to them as well.
Throughout the courses, we typically take students on field trips so they can go to see different places that they might want to work at after they leave here. And just about all those companies are actually looking for employees.
We keep industries coming in 3 times a year to make sure that our school is keeping up with what's going on out here in the workforce.
Opportunities for people who are good with their hands are out there, for sure.
The revac industry is just growing. A lot of guys are retiring, and there's going to be a big demand.
I'm told that 40% of the building operators downtown are going to be retiring in 5 years.
Welding as a career is beneficial because it gives you a trade, a skill.
Anytime that you can work with your hands, you can always make money.
People come here knowing that they want a good paying career. You can't really outsource our program.
Being a carpenter, there's always work to do.
Students have more opportunities with a degree.
Seeing students evolve and grow into very, very productive members of society, that's very fulfilling for me.
Like they're finding a niche, like they're finding something that they're excited about, that they can do, that they're passionate. I'm good at this, I can do this.
There's still a decent amount of people out there that like to do things with their hands. They want to be a part of something bigger, so it's a good place to be, I think.
No matter what you go through, finish this program because of the doors that'll open for you.
When you're done, you can step back and say, I did that.
You never get bored. There's always something new coming down the pike, and it's a career. It's not just a job you take for a year or two. It's a career that you can follow for the rest of your life.